This is Operation CDL, and I'm Tim the Trucker. Hey buddy, I'm Tim the Trucker, and I'm here to offer a little bit of advice for those who are thinking about getting into the trucking industry. You know, I had a friend, his name's Jeff, and he worked at a convenience store, and he'd go around and he'd tell everybody he had a great career that paid good money. And the fact was, he worked at 2 convenience stores. He put in 35 hours at one convenience store, and then across the street at the other gas station, he put in another 35 hours there each week. And the one, he worked Sunday night through Friday night. And then across the street, he worked Monday mornings through Saturday morning. So he basically was running back and forth between these 2 convenience stores, putting in 70 hours a week. And he would talk about this great money that he made, you know, almost $35,000 a year. Now, when people would listen to him, they'd say, "Hey, Jeff, $35,000, even $40,000 a year is not a good wage when you're having to work almost two full-time jobs. You know, 35 hours at 2 different places, 70 hours a week. That's not good wages." Yet, all these people are coming into the trucking industry looking for good wages. They're all excited because these large box truck companies like Werner and Schneider and J.B. Hunt, all the others, they're promising $40,000 a year. And what they're not telling you is that in order to get the $40,000 a year, you're having to put in 70 hours a week. 70 hours a week. And then at the end of the day, after you've worked 14 hours in a day, you don't get to go home. You crawl into a little closet space attached to the back of the truck here. And that's your life. You're giving up your family. You're giving up the comforts of your home or apartment. And what are you doing that for? So you can earn substandard wages. So if you want to go do one of these diesel truck driving schools, have at it. Now personally, you know, if I had the choice, I'd do it different. You know, and I went out and I decided I was going to work on a college degree in order to change my life. I worked on a bachelor degree, and I couldn't find work. So I decided I was going to go after a master's degree. So I went after the master's in management. And I go out and I put my resume in all over the place. And when I go in for interviews, they just look at me and say, "What are you doing here? You're a truck driver, go drive a truck." You get into a truck, you're going to be stereotyped. Nobody's going to want to give you a job doing anything else because you're some low-class truck driver who sits in a truck, has abandoned their family, and sits there and pisses in a bottle. If that's the lifestyle you want, have at it. But remember, when you do that, you're just ruining your future, and once you're in it, it's very, very difficult to get out. Because when you go put your application in elsewhere, very, very few people will want to give you a chance because you're a truck driver. Think about that.